tractor just went down to idle speed and started throwing a DTC error. Hey there, friends and neighbors, Brent here for Pastures Farm. Welcome back to the farm. Saturday morning, it's about 85 degrees with like a 89, pushing 90% humidity, which gives it a feels like of 94, 95 degrees, and we're at 10 a.m. However, we have got a significantly overcast day. You can see in behind me here, we've got some growed up problem here to deal with. Not gonna mow this part. I don't know if it's gonna show on camera or not, but there are in here probably tens of thousands of flowers. These yellow flowers right here, and there are hundreds, if not thousands, of butterflies in here. So this stand will stay for sure. It's actually kind of mesmerizing to sit here and watch all the different butterflies doing their thing in here. This part will stay, but we've got a bunch of other mowing to do. Before we do that though, we've got to move these chickens and then let them out of their eggmobile. Let's get our day started, y'all. Morning, Turkins. wardrobe change. Son decided to come out, put the long sleeve shirt on to help protect me from the UVs. Changed my earphones to my headphones, much better. Had to grab the sunglasses too, it's getting mighty bright. I kept squinting. It was too wet to do this far tree line over here. There's a pretty steep slope over there and the tractor just kept wanting to slide. So we're just gonna start here along the middle. Maybe by the time I get over there, it'll be dry enough to keep going on. If not, we'll start doing this little bit down in here until we can get over there and it's when it's a little bit drier. Let's go. Well, we got about halfway out here in this field and the tractor just went down to idle speed and started throwing a DTC error, 8009 I think it is, or something like that, 8090, I forget. And it was starting to run a little bit hot. So the fact that it was running hot, I knew that my screens in here needed to be cleaned. So we knocked those off and got those cleaned so we can breathe good. The DTC error is a fuel error. It's water in the fuel. So what I had to do was loosen this up, drain some fuel out. I went ahead and pulled this apart here and just kind of cleaned it out, made sure it was good to go, put it all back together. Primed it a couple times with a pump here to refill the bowl at the bottom, and we are good to go. I will say with this grass up here being as thick as it is that the mower is having a hard time with it, and the fact that it's wet, especially down deep in the thick part, doesn't help. On this mower I've got hammer blades, which are about yay wide and shaped kind of like this, and as it spins, those hammers kind of flop back and forth in there and cut. That's how it cuts. I think the hammers in this thick stuff is causing the mower to bog down. I think if I had knives on there, which are shaped more like a Y, it would do better. It's going to cut easier and it's going to mulch better. I'm just going to get a better cut in general. If you look up here, you can see a lot of places where there's stuff still sticking up and it didn't cut good. And I think, again, that's because of the hammers. I think if I had knives on there, we'd be doing a whole lot better. What I think I'm going to do this evening is take a look at the knives for that flail mower, and I may go ahead and order them depending on how much they are. If they're ridiculous, it's going to have to wait. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera on the mower for a minute and then put it up here on the hood for a minute and see if we can capture this thing bogging down in this thick stuff. And then if and when we get knives for the mower, we'll see how those perform with this thick stuff. I think it'll give us a good comparison of before and after, and will tell us for sure whether the mower is just too big for this 35 horsepower engine, or if it just needs a different set of blades or knives on there and will help it perform better. So, here we go. Howdy, chickens. Howdy, turkins. All right, y'all, so yesterday I got the fuel sensor error again with water in the fuel. I'm starting to think the sensor's bad, or there's a wire with a short end or something. There's no way I've got that much water in my fuel. Regardless, when that shut the tractor down basically to an idle speed, I decided I was done. We had dinner plans last night, so it was about time for me to quit anyways, cut the day short and go do dinner with the wife. And we're back out here again today. Now it is super bright and sunny outside. I mean, it is just already hot. Did I tell y'all it's hot? Have I mentioned it's hot? Anyways, so slow going again today. It'll probably take me the rest of today to finish this little section here. Maybe 10 or 12 passes. Yeah, I might get through this today. It'll be close. Once we get that done, we'll start over on the other side over here. So, without further ado, let's get into it. If you look down the middle here, you see a nice shortcut green path. That's our driveway coming in and out of here. And I have cut, at this point, everything to the left of that. Now we've got to come to the right and knock this piece out. Big old thunderstorm. Gotta go. Let's go. I wish I could get paid to be as wrong as a weatherman. This was not supposed to happen this weekend. They didn't call for any of this. We've got lightning and then thunder within about a 2-second split there. So it is right on top of us. We are done for the weekend. We'll see y'all next week. Have a great week.